Ag Tire Talks Driving Yield Through Tire Technology podcast is sponsored by Michelin Agriculture. Farm Forward, the impact of advanced tire tech.
James Hester with Ag Tire Talk here. I'm with Greg Gilland, Vice President Agriculture for Maxam Tire International. Welcome to Driving Yield Through Tire Technology podcast.
Good morning, James. How are you, sir?
Good, good. Well, we've got a really interesting fitment once again coming out of the Maxam portfolio. It's the AgriXtra 85 MS951R. It's a VF480 80R50 with cyclic field operation, D speed rated, even with E speed capabilities. Give us the overview why you made this thing, Greg.
Well, James, first and foremost, your description was very accurate. So thank you. I like the fact that you went through the entire nomenclature.
That's
But
just how
what's
we do it,
exciting,
man. Technical.
what I'm excited about, and we showcased this at Louisville a couple of weeks ago at the National Farm Machinery Show.
Yes, you did.
Once again, this is another Maxim business solution coming to market. So we've seen the evolution of sprayers as they're moving to the larger spray tank capability, 1,600 gallon, 2,000 gallons, where we've seen the market evolve in, call it, narrow applications is the best way that I can describe it,
Yeah.
from the traditional 380, 90, 380, 105, 50 to that 480, 80, 50 type size.
Yes.
So our approach to this, we already have a standard 480, 50, which is pretty much designed for tractors.
Right.
Our VF480 8550, the specifications for this was to deliver an R1W product that can meet the sprayer requirements in terms of load, speed, cyclic field capability. Because if we think about a sprayer, not only do we have the challenge of road speed and transport going from field to field, which theoretically they're not supposed to carry the tank loaded, but we'll leave that out for call it the judgment of God. The sprayer then in the field was going to operate with a loaded tank and then work its way through the field as the load shifts downward and upward with the fill coming out of the spraying capability. So the bottom line is it's designing a tire that can carry the load, carry the speed, have the endurance, have the features and benefits that will allow it to survive in a sprayer environment, whether in row crop or other types of spraying, to do the job that it's required to do. So that's kind of the approach.
Perfect. And it is unique because, in the sprayer marketplace, a lot of people just build just for the sprayer, right? And a lot of times they're just out there with R1s. So this is unique from the standpoint of offering the R1W. And if they want to put it on the tractor, they can do that.
Absolutely. And that's part of the whole technology equation. As always, Maxim is looking to deliver products that make a difference, right? Deliver value. And so our approach to this is let's create a product that can meet the demanding environment of the sprayer application, which I would argue because of the amount of transport roading that custom applicators put on sprayer tires, if we can meet that performance equation, should we offer the VF480 80R50, which we will in a tractor application, it's additional features and benefits that'll make the tire even last longer and deliver to the expectation of value that our customers are seeking.
Great point. If they put that thing on a sprayer, that's one of the most difficult applications from just a weight standpoint and also from a high speed standpoint, doing, 40 miles per hour. If they put that thing on tractor, that's easy work for that thing, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the other part of this, right? That as we see tractor horsepower and axle loads continue to increase, whether it's in a sprayer or a tractor, we have to develop a tire that can carry that kind of load signature and not be compromised working in the field, either at low speeds or at high speeds under heavy loads. So this creates a multi-purpose, and it's really not a multi-purpose tire, but it's a multi-purposed solution is the best way that I can describe it, that we can bring to market that will continue to differentiate Maxim, but more importantly, bring a product that delivers a performance solution expectation that our customers are looking for, right? I'm buying this tire to deliver X, and I need the value of it to bring to the table what I'm looking for. And that's what we're trying to do with the VF480 80R50.
Perfect. You've got all these awesome features and benefits, and it still is a traditional continuous angle 45-degree lug. So, you still have really that traditional appearance and, the traditional features and benefits that coincide with that. excellent field performance. Touch on the e-speed capability for a moment for our audience.
Well, I think what's happening in the industry, and I would argue that custom applicators are demanding more from
Yeah,
sprayers.
yeah,
And part of that is just getting from field to field at a faster rate. As the sprayers are growing, not only in horsepower, but also in tank load capability, the expectation is that that custom applicator, that co-op, can get from one job to the next job as fast as possible.
amen.
And as we know,
Yes.
with the growth of the demand for food, which is linked to planetary population increase, we have to be more productive with less. So having a product that like the new larger sprayers, let's use the John Deere 616R for example.
Amen.
If we look at that machine, if we look at the load expectations, what Deere wants that machine to deliver, and I'm using that as an example. Obviously, we have to deliver a product that can meet that market expectation of deliverance of goods, call it that way. So part of developing this technology is to create a tire that can cross to the e-speed because the machines are being asked to go faster, right? Move from field to field faster. So the e-speed capability, which puts us beyond 40 miles into 50 miles per hour, we have to have a compounding, a footprint. Obviously, the VF480 50 not only has all of the CFO capability, the cyclic field, load capability in the compound, and we also put steel belts in it. So
Another great
between the
point.
steel belt package and the compounding and the e-speed, we've created a high speed, high load, high heat resistant product specifically designed to meet the technological challenge that these new sprayers, arguably tractors, are going to be expected to deliver not only now, but in the years to come.
Yeah, e-speed capability, 43 miles per hour is another unique feature. So you've got this thing really loaded up with a whole broad base of unique features, really just to kind of run through them. I mean, yes, it is a VF. It does have a cyclic field operation. We're starting to see some of that. But, really the interesting thing too is you've done it R1W. A lot of people do R1s, right? So you got a little bit deeper tread. You're going to give you a little bit better wear, but you've also added the point that, hey, you want to put it on a tractor? Go ahead and do that. Super unique, all with your traditional steel belt package, really, that you got on most of your product lines, all your product lines that are VF, all wrapped into a nice continuous angle, 45-degree lug. Did I get all of it?
Yeah, you absolutely did. And, obviously there was a lot of evolution and testing to say, how do we create the best possible solution to the market? And we're excited about the size. We're excited about the capabilities. And I misspoke. I said 50 mile per hour, but you're right. The e-speed takes us to the 40, 45 type above speed. So I just came back from a trip in another part of the world, and I have to shift gears from
Are
kilometers back to
global
miles.
at this
So
point, Greg.
it threw me over the fence. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not saying something that's accurate, but yeah,
You got it.
it's meeting the technological challenge, and like anything else, good, bad, or indifferent, every tire in every instance is kind of a compromise. Every tire has a specification, every tire has a challenge. And we're excited that we think we've met, call it the spider chart, that we've hit all the areas around it to deliver the best goods. Time will tell. The good news is we're confident that the product will do it. As always, the market will give us the feedback of things that we need to consider for the next evolution. But the upside in all this is I think we have the engineering and the product confidence to deliver an R1W steel belted CFO e-speed capability tire that will meet the mission requirements of either sprayers or tractors and deliver the value expectations that our customers are seeking.
Another market leading product from Maxam, and that's a wrap.